Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. I did not lose my mojo. I just am filming this in the middle of the day, so there's people who can hear me, and I don't want to get kicked out of my office, as I do the majority of my filming early in the morning, like 3, 4, 5, 6 in the morning when there's nobody in this office. So basically, they have no idea how crazy I am, and I'd like to keep it that way for a little bit. But anyways, oh boy, happy, joy. I've listened to a lot of motivational YouTube today, like different motivational speakers, and I'm just fired up and ready to go. It was like, man, this is what I'm doing. This is like, I finally found what I like doing, which is teaching the world accounting by basic blocks, and I just love it. So I was like, well, why don't you film a video? Anyways, I am CPA Strength, and that's what I do, is teach the world accounting building block by building block. If this happens to be your first time watching me, check out this playlist over here, this card that I'm illustrating over here. Best playlist in the world to make all your dreams come true. I think it's like a genie in a bottle, kind of. It's pretty much exactly like that. So if you like that, you'll like this. What are we doing in number 56? Can you believe we're at 56 already? And in 56 we're doing paying a loan back. 55, we got a loan. Anyways, so we got a loan. Let's see, in 55 we got a loan, so we got money. We got 10K actually in 55. Now this is number 56. We're paying a loan back. So there's some indicators on how you would do this. But anyways, how would you pay the loan back? That's what we're gonna do. Anyways, we're going with the company, Doran CPA. That's us. That's the hat we're gonna wear, the business. That's what we're gonna do. So we're the business here, Doran CPA, and we paid back. Thank you, Doran CPA. Got some chippers, paid back CPA Strength. They're both me, but what are you gonna do, right? This is us for our problem. We paid back this clown over here $5,000 of the $10,000. So I changed this around a little bit. This is my DC Adler, debit, credit, asset, draw, expense, liability, equity, revenue. This is my mapping system that I made up with, that I'm working with still every day and teaching thousands of people accounting, and I'm always changing it every day every time I talk, which is a lot. So we're gonna do a journal entry for basically paying back a loan. A couple things. If you're paying back a loan, that means there's already a loan on the books. So I would look in the chart of accounts. I would look in, you say this is paying back somebody. So you say, well, that means I owe somebody. I would look in the liabilities and see what in the chart of accounts there is, and you'll see in the liabilities for us there's going to be a liability and it's going to say loan from CPA Strength, and it's going to be for $10,000 because that's what we got before. So you're going to know, okay, there's a loan, there's a liability on the books. It's a loan from CPA Strength. We're paying him back, so it's going to lower that loan amount, and I'm going to use this account in the chart of accounts because I'm going to lower it. So if I used a whole different one, I wouldn't lower it. Anyways, I move ahead of myself sometimes. We are going to do this journal entry, and what do we know? We know debits equal credits. All right. We know that any transaction is either going to be in one of these 6 boxes. Any transaction that we have is either going to be an asset, draw, expense, liability, equity, or revenue. It's going to be in one of those 6 buckets. And after we figure out which one of the 6 buckets it is, then you're gonna figure out if it's a debit or a credit. And how do you do that? It depends really if it's increasing or decreasing. So there's a couple things. So let's go with you know where I'm going first, right? During CPA paid back CPA strength $5,000. So you know what's the first thing. Stop. What's the first thing you think I'm going to do? What do you think there is? Well, I know you see the journal entry, but anyways, what's the first thing? There's cash, man. It doesn't say cash. It just says $5,000. You're going to have to infer that it's cash because basically it's cash and cash equivalents, cash, checks, money order, like it's all the same. So we're just going to put. You don't have to put this here, but I'm going to put it here to make it easier for maybe somebody. So that's our business. That's us. That's who we're doing the journal entry for. This is what hat we're wearing, the Dorn CPA hat. We paid back somebody. $5,000. Okay, $5,000 cash. We know cash is an asset, so we figured out here that we have cash. Okay, we have cash. We have cash. That's an asset. Now, is it going up or down? Is our cash going up or down? You're paying back somebody. That means you have less cash. I had $5,000 and I paid you back. So now I have, well, I don't have that $5,000. So I have $5,000 less than I just had. So I have less cash. If your cash was increasing, it would be a debit. Our cash is decreasing, so it's going to be a credit. And so it would find its way up over here. So our credit's going to be a cash. All right? And how much? $5,000. So look, there's our credit. $5,000 cash is our credit. We know that cash is an asset, and reasons to support our claim or our claims that why cash is a credit is because we know it's an asset. It's going down. It's going down because we're paying somebody, and we're paying somebody so we have less money, so it's going down. What's our debit going to be? Well, first thing I would do is I put $5,000 in, because you know debits equal credits. Always debits equal credits. So I'd put that in. Now let's look at the problem and try to figure out what's going on here. So we paid back CPA strength. We talked about this a little before, but we paid someone back. Well, that means we owed them something, right? If we paid back CPA strength, let me look at my books. Let me look at my balance sheet and see what's on liabilities. Because it's saying that I paid him back, so that means I must have owed him. So how much did I owe him? What did I owe him? So I'm looking at my balance sheet, and we had one transaction where this gentleman, CPA strength, actually loaned us money. She loaned us $10,000. So there's a liability on the books. Under liabilities, it's loan from CPA strength, $10,000. So we're gonna lessen that account, because think about, there would be $10,000 in a liability account. That means that we owe CPA strength $10,000. Now, we paid back CPA strength $5,000 of the $10,000. So we owe him $5,000 now. And we know we owed him, so we know that has to be a liability. So that's a liability. Now this liability account is called loan from CPA strength. Is this transaction making the loan, is it increasing the loan amount, or is it decreasing the loan amount? It's decreasing the loan amount because we owe him less now. We owe CPA strength less now. So we would figure out you owe somebody and everything, it's liability, and then it's decreasing in a negative fashion, so it would be a debit. Because if the liability is increasing, it's a credit. If a liability is decreasing, it's a debit. Increasing credit, decreasing debit. Got my salute the hoop, baby. Let's do this. So anyways, what's up with this a journal entry? So let's get our debit side is going to be $5,000 loan from CPA Strength. How do I support that? Because it's a loan from somebody. Loan from, that means I have to pay them back. That means it's a liability. The reason it's a debit is because it's going down. We're paying someone back. We're reducing the amount owed. So anyways, so we just did in the last 2 videos we did getting a loan, paying it back loan, paying the loan back. So basically all we did was reverse the journal entries. That's all we really did. Anyways, I hope you liked this. Like I said, I was listening to a bunch of motivational stuff on YouTube, and it's just really good. It seems to be all about mindset. Mark Cuban was on for a second. I think he owns the Dallas Mavericks, and he's off. He made his money off internet or something. He's also on, what is that? When you try to pitch your product, Shark Tank. He's on Shark Tank. I like that show. Does it have a patent? Lori's like, does it have a patent? I don't know, Lori. Yeah, that's all she cares about. Does it have a patent? But he's like, you know, success is if you're having fun doing what you're doing. And you know what? I didn't for a long time. I used to just wait till it gets dark so I could go to sleep, and severe depression, and now I can't go to sleep because I'm so excited about things. Anyways, till next time, peace.